from beginning to end? Something asked of them, or just what they are expected to do?
No, I mean, Julius been super aggressive out of the gate of late. Try to set the tone for us. He kind of got us going, and then Ant just picked up there when Julius left midway through the first. Both those guys were outstanding. Really aggressive in what they were doing. They got to it quickly. Really benefited from good screens and just pretty good execution there around them. So, heck of a game. It was a shootout. Both teams had their offense cranked up. It was hard to get these guys contained in the first half. They were getting to the paint. They were driving and kicking. They were finding cutters. So we had to dial in, at the half on the defensive end of the floor. So.
You saw that in the third quarter, the 52 points from your team, a franchise record. What it was like everything they were seeing was going, and we got our energy from our defense, which was where we needed it. Got a couple plays that got us a little bit in transition, and we got some great looks from three, and everybody kind of again took really good shots, and it started to snowball. So.
And Julius kind of commented on their chemistry to start the year and how strong it was. And it seemed like it went through some valleys and then some peaks again. Just where's that at right now? And was tonight as good of a game where they were kind of playing off each other as you've seen? Yeah, I mean they definitely were playing off each other. They were, certainly spacing around each other well, and understanding who had the match up each time down floor. I thought it was probably the best recognition of that. That we'd seen all throughout the game. They've had a really good chemistry since they got here. I don't know if there's been too many peaks and valleys. I mean, production might have not always been there, but they always looking to figure out ways to combine out there. And, but tonight I thought they read the floor well with what each other were doing. So, what was the maybe one or two things defensively you wanted to zero in on at halftime that maybe you did a little bit in the third that was able to get you? First and foremost,
we were giving Morant way too much of a runway. He was just coming at us. We were on our heels. We had to get back and get him contained, kind of shrink his runway a little bit. We weren't good with our coverage with him early on. There was some little bit of indecisiveness in, whether we were going to break off on the pick and rolls or where we were going to pursue. So we sorted that out. And then off ball, they do a really good job of moving into new space all the time when the ball's driven. We knew it was coming. It's how they play. We gave up way too many looks and cuts and got distorted as a result. So we were much, much better than in the second half. So.
Chris, when Julius got Bane in the post or on the block a few times,
yeah.
I mean, is that kind of just the antidote to if the lead is shrinking, to be able to just go to him and get reliable offense?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Julius post-ups have resulted in one of the more efficient things that we do, for sure. We got to go to it more, particularly when they're going to play small. Did a good job of just calming us down. He made some shots. He's always a good passer from there too. And then the other thing is the Mike Rudy pick and roll. He also leaned on that down the stretch too. Ant was gassed. He had a heck of a game. We were just we got some really good looks from three, but I think at that point we had tired legs and we had to go elsewhere. So
the physicality early on, getting foul trouble for Edey and Jackson, was that a big emphasis of just trying to neutralize their size a little bit?
Yeah, matching their physicality. I mean, Jackson Jr.'s a hit-first offensive player. If you don't stand him up, I thought Julius did a good job of setting the tone early. Just stood him up, didn't give ground. He got him on a few moves. But over the course of time, it's that type of physicality is what you have to do against a player like him. And we were lucky to get some early foul trouble in the second half there, and kind of changed the way that they had to play in the third quarter. So.
And I mean, we've talked about it a little before, but do you just sense that, does Ant have a sense of the moment here? To come out the way that he did. I mean, we've seen it many times, just coming off of Tuesday and trying to get back into it.
No doubt. No doubt about it. He's had that since, he got here. Even as a rookie, we didn't play in a lot of big and meaningful games certainly that year, that half season together. But once the next season rolled around, he has a sense of the moment in the game. Sometimes he wants it too bad, but that's a good thing. And tonight he was phenomenal. So
For tomorrow night, do you plan on playing Mike, or is it a rest night for him?
I don't think it's a rest night for Mike. Yeah. So, thanks.
Yeah.